Turn the fan off.
No!
It create white noise. Like, I don't, is the amplifier powerful enough? I can't hear the amplifier. Okay,
oh wait!
so there is no amplifier the whole time. I knew it. I just have to. It's always take a guy like me to find out those details. Hey, is the amplifier still okay? Good now. Good. I should have told Michelle that she had no amplifier when she did her set. I have a question for you guys. Like how come homeless people always tell people to go back to China? Because think about it, not all people are from China. We are very diverse. Like no wonder they are homeless. They're so ignorant of them. Like, don't they know that some of us come from Europe, some of us come from Africa and everything? Right? So, have you ever wondered why animals don't seem to eat babies? Like human babies. When was the last time you heard that there's a lion like mauling human babies to death? You heard about wolf raising human baby into become a teenager, but you never heard of animals attacking, not even your house cat. They might claw your face and disfigure you, but not the human babies. A gorilla, you never heard of them snapping a baby neck and turn it 180 degrees back. No, like in theory they can squeeze your head and then squash it like they can, like that's how they get coconut water, right? but they do that to babies. So baby must have a cheat code to Darwin test. I have a business idea. Like what if I can extract the essence of babies and put them in fragrant, and then put them on so it become an animal repeller, right? Like repelling dangerous animals like raccoon. Because I have a raccoon problem on my ceiling, right? And not so much for me, but my roommate have skylight. And in my apartment, they are the only ones who are having sex. And when they were having sex, the entire family of raccoon would observe them. Again, I knew it. I'm always the one who know it all, you know, because I know they must be more than meeting the eyes to raccoon. They are planning something. They're studying human behavior, like occupying a ceiling, a rooftop, and while they were having sex, I was making poetry. That's how I release all the anger, all the righteous anger against those promiscuous people. Like what I'm saying is my roommate is a man whore. So one time we were taking a shower together in YMCA, and he was wearing socks, and his socks smelled like fish. No, I have a problem with YMCA shower because there was always some dude taking shower near the exit, and the water fall on them and bounce back and create bounce. So there was a bounce, like a spear of like bounce back water. So I can't really go through the exit without water bouncing off the body onto my body. Which is bad. So, how do people get hit by TTC streetcar? they went on track. Does it not make them predictable? Well, so I have a website. And I teach people how to pick up and everything, right? I share the pickup tips on my personal website, and there was a guy emailing me asking for coaching and asked me for what was my rate, how I charge. A week later, he emailed me again saying he saw a Sai Kit, and the Sai Kit told him that his broke up was not because he doesn't have games, so it's okay now. He's okay now. He doesn't need me anymore. But he said we can still be friends. Okay, does your psychic tell you how people get hit by TTC streetcar? So an entire story just to land to this punchline, and this seems to be the only line that doesn't work. The whole story seems to be funny, but I planned it all the way to just to question the psychic why people get hit by TTC streetcar. Like, why is the world so full of suffering? Like, and my answer is because girls always chose the bad boys. And bad boys get to pass on the bad boy genes, and the evilness in the genes get passed on to the children, so every year new bad boy keep popping up.
Wow!
So that's why, but a guy like me, like all good and everything, you know, have been a virgin for a long time because I bought that saving it for marriage scam from Christianity. And when I figured God probably doesn't exist, I start doing comedy. Alright, what else do I have? Okay, let me calibrate. Okay, no more. What time? How much time do I have left?
6.
Okay, only 6. Okay, for the remainder of my set, let's keep it clean, because I only have PG-13 material, but with a little bit of edge. Because I believe that if you are not living on edge, you are taking up too much space. So, do you want to know my first kiss story?
Yes.
It was 2012. October 25th. That night, my willpower was weak. I was so tired and sick of never having a kiss. So I decided to use my intelligence to get a kiss that night. I knew that there is a thing called reverse psychology, especially for hot girl, right?
Yeah.
If you tell people you never smoke or you never do drugs, guess what? They will tell you to do like here's some drug, like try a puff, right? And that night I was in a birthday party. I saw a couple making out, and I thought this is the time. So I told the couple, hey, why do people make out with each other? Ew. Does that not taste like saliva? Is it not slimy and shit? And the word passed on like domino. And finally, there were a hot girl appear and came up to me, and she looked up and said, really? Really? You really never kissed before? And she looked up with her anime eyes, blink blink. So I looked at her and said, no, never. Why would anybody do that? Then she pulled my head down and we make out. And she tastes sweet, just like the strawberry cake we just had. Then she asked me how was it. I knew I have to play it cool, right? So I was like, better than I thought. Then we made out again. Just like I predicted. Okay. I have a BFF. She drive a BMW. And I'm not doing too bad myself. I had a vintage bike which got stolen last summer. And one time she texted me, "Hey Turkey." She always call me animal names. So, and I decided, guys, never text a girl you're feeling. It never works. At that time, I decided it was time to tell her how much I love her and whatnot, you know. So I text her, "There's something I should have told you a long time ago." And she said, "What's that?" Then I text, it took me like 10 minutes to finally say that. I said, "I'm your father." And she texts back, "That's explain the resemblance." That's a Star Wars reference. Alright, thank you.
Sai Kit, everybody! Oh my god, I laughed so hard.